Hey guys, so it's been a little while since I've been on my YouTube channel to film a video, and I have been meaning to film this announcement video for some time now, but at the top of the year, it's been pretty busy for me, and so I'm getting to it now, but I am very, very excited to announce that I will be hiking the Appalachian Trail this year. So I wanted to make a video just putting it out there and saying that I'm going. As a lot of you know who have been watching my channel over the past year or two, I've been talking about going out and doing a long distance hike, specifically the Pacific Crest Trail, or the PCT. And unfortunately, I was not able to get a permit to hike that trail this year. So I decided to do a backup option and go out and hike the Appalachian Trail instead. And I wanted to put this video together to answer some of the common questions that I get around through hiking or long distance hiking, and some specifics to the Appalachian Trail as well. And just thought it'd be kind of fun to answer some questions. Let's get into the questions. First question is, what is the Appalachian Trail? Or some people know it as the AT for short. The Appalachian Trail is a hiking only long distance trail, and it is known as one of the longest hiking only, not long distance trails in the world. Well, how long is it exactly? The trail is approximately 2,200 miles long. Where is the trail? Trail starts in Georgia and ends in Maine, and it crosses through 14 different states on the East Coast. I will be starting my trek in Georgia and going northbound to Maine, and if all goes well, I will end my hike at Mount Katahdin. When will I be going out to start my hike? Now, I don't want to give out like a specific date just for safety purposes, but I am targeting to go out in early April. How long will the hike take you? Typically takes people approximately 5 to 7 months to complete the hike. So my hope is that I will be done and at Mount Katahdin before the park closes, and that is going to be no later than mid-October. Hopefully sooner if I get my trail legs under me and can do some pretty good mileage. So we'll see. All right, so the next question is, who will I be going out on the hike with? I will be going out on the hike with me, myself, and I. So I will actually be going on this trek by myself. That leads into the next question is, wait, what? You're going alone? Yes, so this is actually something that's fairly common. There are lots of people who set out on this journey by themselves, both men and women. And the fact of the matter is there are a lot of people who attempt to go out and through hike these trails, specifically the Appalachian Trail, every year. And so there's going to be a good chance that I will not be alone for a good majority of the day out hiking. And if all goes well, I will meet some people and hopefully gain myself a little tramily, or a trail family as they call them. So I'm not too worried about it, and I'm looking forward to meeting some new people. Next question that I get a lot is, am I scared? I would say that I'm less scared and more nervous, I guess. And like nervous in a good way. This is like a lot different than what I do in my day-to-day life currently. And so I think that that is going to be a big change. That will be an adjustment. And so in that case, it makes me feel a little bit like, woo, something different. And it'll be something new to get used to. But in the sense of being scared, I'm not really too scared. And obviously people ask that question because they're wondering if it's dangerous. And so I did a little bit of research around this, and there aren't too many people who get seriously injured or die out on the Appalachian Trail. Obviously, there are cases where somebody may have, ended up in a situation that was not ideal, and I will be taking all the precautions possible to make sure that those types of situations or scenarios do not happen. Things like hypothermia or, falls or use injuries, like hiking too much or too far or too fast, or those sorts of things. So I'm planning on taking it easy for the first couple of weeks to kind of just like ease into it. And then, if I end up wanting to push a little bit harder after that, then I can. And if not, that's okay too. But in the sense of like dangers, a lot of people think about like wildlife or other people out on trail that could have nefarious intentions. And so I did a little bit of research, just kind of what the numbers were around that. And it sounds like I actually have a better chance of being attacked and killed by a cow than a bear. So pretty good statistics there. I'm hoping not to get attacked and killed by a cow or a bear, but looks like the stats there are pretty low. Same goes with attacks by humans. So unfortunately, there have been some people who have been killed on trail by other people, but the likelihood of that happening is pretty low, and I have a better chance of getting murdered in the city of Chicago than I do on the Appalachian Trail. So I am not worried about it, and I think that everything will be just fine. Fingers crossed. All right, and so come to our last question, and that is, why are you doing this? I've been wanting to go out and do a long distance through hike for quite a few years now. And specifically, of course, I wanted to go out and do the Pacific Crest Trail. It's the first long distance trail that I have encountered in my time in California. And it was really exciting to think about going out and traversing the states that I've lived in and kind of like in my wilderness backyard, so to say. Yeah, I kind of just had my heart set on going out and just having a change of pace, not working at a desk job and sitting inside my house all day long, and challenging myself, seeing if this is something that I could do and persevere through. I feel like in my lifetime, I've not had a whole lot of like serious challenges presented to me. And this is something that I would like to see if I'm capable of managing myself out in the wilderness and, being able to live my life with only the possessions that I have on my back and, maybe get over some of my OCD stuff that I've got problems with sometimes, because I'm not going to be able to wash my hands all the time when I'm out on trail. And that's something that I do a lot right now, unfortunately. So my hope is that I, will learn some from the trail, whatever the lesson may be, and that I meet some really cool people, get to see some new landscapes. I've never been to the East Coast, so I'm going to get to experience going through 14 different states that I've never been to. And for me, that's really exciting. And yeah, that's part of the reason, or most of the reasons, why I want to go out. And I have a feeling that there will be other reasons that will become more apparent as I set off on my journey. And I'm looking forward to finding out about those as well. If you have any additional questions about my journey that I did not address here, definitely feel free to leave a comment down below, and I would be happy to find the answer if I don't know it already, or provide an answer. And yeah, I'm hoping to decide here soon if I am planning on recording my journey or via camera so that I can post videos to YouTube, or if I'm gonna go a different route and maybe just do photos via Instagram, or possibly an online blog is kind of what I might be leaning towards instead. But if you guys have any preference, definitely let me know what you would prefer to see. And yeah, I am super excited to set off on my journey. It's not too far away now, and I look forward to sharing it with you guys. So until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.